Alright guys, how's it going? We're here for number three, part three, whatever you want to call it. Issue three, we should maybe call it, of the Batman comics run through. So I want to start off with, oh sorry, this is Starman, I don't know what volume it is, I was trying to look it up. It's maybe volume two, Starman, the Will Payton Starman run by Roger Stern. So that's that one, issue number 10. And that on the right is Who's Who in the DC Universe, number 2 of volume 1. Sweet George Perez cover there. Awesome. So, um, yeah, so let's just start. We'll start off with a few additions to my collection that I've got since we started doing this. So here's number 154. It's a bit beaten up, but I've read it again. I've read it today already, and I'm going to read it again heaps of times. The cover story is actually the third story in the book, which is quite cool. The first story is a Batman 2 and Robin 2 adventure, which is Dick Grayson as Batman, and Batman and Selina Kyle's son as Robin, and he's ginger somehow. Two black-haired people having a ginger child, but whatever. Maybe Selina's not told him something. Issue number 215. I love this cover. Check that out. This one's not the best Nick either, but I'm happy to have it. But yeah, he's blowing up Wayne Manor. So someone's told him, as I've done as you command, it says. So yeah, sweet. So let's get into books here. I wanted to try and do the first 50, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it. So I've got them out just in case, but we'll have a look. Anyway, here we go. Batman 400. This is a great kind of collection. They don't really do them like this anymore. But yeah, awesome. I'm not going to try and pronounce the guy's name who did the cover, but you know who it is. And yeah, someone actually told me how to pronounce it when I picked this up, when I showed it the first time. But anyway, there it goes, number 400. 401, The Magpie. 402, Batman on Batman. Continuing part of that story, One Batman Too Many. That's 403. Max Allan Collins, a couple of those, maybe one, maybe. I don't think he did 401, but he certainly did that one. It doesn't say on the cover, but yeah, cool to see a couple books from him. And then here we go. We're into the heavy stuff. 404, Year 1, Part 1. I'm not actually sure if these are first printings or whatever, or what the deal is. I can't even remember off the top of my head. But he's got the green suit and it's the green hair. So I think it's normally a brown suit. So maybe that's a newsstand. I don't know. I thought I can't remember. Anyway, I'm not going to spiel off all this because I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. 405, Part 2. 406. This one eluded me for the longest time, but I eventually got a copy. 407. Absolutely awesome stuff. Great. Just awesome. Frank Miller. Awesome stuff. Here we go. 408. Retelling of Jason's origin. He's thieving the wheels off the Batmobile. It's fantastic. 409. All of these early 400s are really decent books to pick up. 410. 411. A couple of sweet Two-Face issues there. 412. Introducing the mime. Whatever. Who Watches the Watchmen in the corner. Sweet. 413. I've left the price tag on there because that one is 413 is the issue that was released the month I was born. So there you go. 414. There's one of those what's it called covers, reflection covers that everyone goes crazy for. Come on, baby. 415, part of the Millennium tie-in. So Jim Aparo cover. That's kind of older than that cover looks older than it is, if you see what I mean. That's a cool cover. 416. Is that first Nightwing on a Batman cover? Maybe it is. 10 Knights of the Beast. Where is it? I just had it out earlier on. I've maybe tucked it away. Anybody picking up All Star would have seen the Beast this month. So there you go anyway. 417. 418. 419. And 420. That's Aparo interiors as well, which is really nice. 421. 22. This iconic cover coming up. 423. McFarlane. I think they swiped that. Well, McFarlane swiped it himself again for Rebirth. Or was it just for Batman? I can't remember, but it's been used again recently. 424. Classic Jason Todd storyline. If you like Jason Todd and you don't have that, what's the problem with you? 425. Okay, here we go again. 426. So you've come straight out of year one. And within a year or two, maybe, this is kicking off. 427, book 2. These are all Mike Mignola covers, obviously. Aparo interiors. 428. That's it. It's happened. 429. Amazing cover. Amazing. And yeah, that's it. He's done. 430. You get some great little books here where he's just dealing with it. 431. That's a classic cover. He just starts kicking off at 432. This is a great little storyline, if you can ever find it. 433. The Many Deaths of the Batman. 434. You can kind of tell what maybe the story's about. Finally, 435. Right, so after all of that, we're into year 3. First appearance of Tim. 437. Oh, did I say 433? No, I just said year 3. 436. Year 3, part 2. Part 3, 438. Part 4, sweet Nightwing cover. I think these are... Is he getting into the Beasley ones? No, this is Perez. And then A Lonely Place of Dying, which introduces Tim as Robin. Oh, right, okay, so 440, and then the Lonely Place of Dying storyline. The new Teen Titans issue 60 is what you need next. Oh, these are going squint as anything, I'm sorry. 441. Lonely Place of Dying part 3. New Teen Titans 61. Lonely Place of Dying part 4. And 442, Batman. Lonely Place of Dying part 5. First appearance of Tim Drake in the Robin costume. Let's get rid of these. Which is a bit silly maybe for 8 books, but here we go. 443. 444. So this goes back to him on his own for a while. 445. This starts the NKV Demon storyline. It's kind of like the second part of the KG Beast. 446. 447. 448, The Penguin Affair Part 1. And then you need Detective Comics 615, Penguin Affair Part 2. 449, Penguin Affair Part 3. Great cover, look at that. And we'll leave with iconic Joker cover, 450. So that's it, guys. Next time we'll do 451 to 500, and we'll see the second part of this Joker storyline.